So
hey Swan, hey Dan.
I'm not commentating.
Hello. Yoshi.
Yeah, I know you're not.
How do you get out of here?
No worries. What?
We got less space since we last.
I got it.
You can get there?
Yeah.
Excellente.
Alright. Yeah. BSP's. I didn't. Yeah, probably Toon Link.
So, is the recording set up already?
Yeah, it's all good to go. We're already recording, so.
Yeah. Because Swan had his thing where he was doing it in between.
Yeah, he showed me how to do that.
Yeah, awesome. Okay.
Alright, so we got Nova against BSP. Nova being the Yoshi main, BSP being the Toon Link main, so they're both bringing out their mains today. So we'll see what happens. I know this matchup can be very frustrating for Yoshi, just making it in against all the projectiles. I'm sure Nova will get frustrated, but the important thing to do is to make sure that you fight through the frustration and realize that projectiles do a little bit of damage each time, and if you can just land some good hits in there, you can definitely keep up with Toon Link, land those kills when you need to.
Yeah. It's kind of a Toon Link thing, though, to really frustrate your opponent, so...
Yeah.
A way that Yoshi can get around this is, due to Yoshi's high mobility, Yoshi can eventually overcome the projectiles, and if he can just stay in his face, he can prevent a lot of projectiles from coming out due to them having a lot of high startup on a lot of them.
Yeah.
Especially bomb. Bomb pulls they take a while.
Yeah, they do. I think that Yoshi's airspeed mobility, which is the best in the game by a slight percent over Jigglypuff, would help him jump over some grounded projectiles, like pulling the bomb or throwing the bomb. You could jump over that maybe and then come in with a Nair, which would be good for sending Toon Link back, and you get him off stage and his options are limited and you punish him for it. Or you do that where you down B when he's on your shield and catch him with that, which is good.
I would agree with Nair being a very good option to just get Toon Link away, get him off stage, because Toon Link off stage is a lot. He has to come back, and that takes a good while.
Exactly.
So that gives Yoshi a bit of time to set up stage control and stuff.
Exactly.
And Nair is just the perfect move for doing that.
With any character,
also, I want to check some. Okay, yeah, I'm loud. Good.
Yep. With any character, you wanna have stage control. Some characters are a little bit more reckless, but you want to try to force your opponent off stage. You want to force them to the edge of the stage, so if they're at the corner, right, it's kind of like in Street Fighter where you're in the corner, you're having a bad time. It's the same thing in Smash, maybe to a lesser extent, but still very important. If you're in the corner, your options are not as limited, and you can't roll backwards, right? You can't jump backwards, then you have no ground beneath you. You want to make sure that you're getting out of the corner, so a lot of the times characters, when they're in the corner, they'll just roll in, because that's a logical thing to do, but if you read the roll in, you can punish it with the smash attack, right? So you got to make sure you're not getting locked in the corner, you're not letting your opponent have center stage. You want to have the stage.
Yeah, I like to think of Smash in that way too, where you want to have stage control, like just covering the stage for the most part. When you're in the corner, your options are much limited. In fact, you have one direction that you can't go.
Yeah, for the most part.
Like that part is kind of cut away. You can't roll away. Like, I don't know why Yoshi would want to, but Toon Link might.
Some characters can kind of go off stage and come back on with an approach option. It's kind of a mix-up, but yeah, for the most part,
scary,
you can't go off stage, or you don't want to.
See Davin go.
Nice forward air.
Yeah, that's what I want. I was about to say I want to see Davin get that kill, and he does do a good job with that forward air right there.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right.
Oh my God. Okay.
I don't know what he's gonna do with this. Does he have some sort of down?
Oh,
I was thinking. No. Does he have some sort of spike combo?
He had the right idea.
I mean,
no.
He had the right idea. I don't know. Yoshi might have been able to make it back from that.
He might have been able to make it back, but that was such a good option to get him off stage.
Yeah, no, I was surprised he went for it.
The one problem that he had, that Davin had right there, is he failed to not drift back to the stage with down air, because he can do that after hitting it.
Yeah, also
it's a bit on positioning as well. So
you kind of need to get the full hit of that. I mean, he did spike him, didn't he? He doesn't go through him. Like, he'd bounce back up, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he got like some kind of a
pretty sure he got a spike. I can't hear the noise from the laptop, so I'm not sure if I can't hear the spike sound, but
okay, wow.
Yeah, alright, so 1-0 for Yoshi.
I respect that attempt right there, I really do.
Yeah, I appreciate that he went for it. A lot of people just go for just a fully charged F smash or something to get the percent in there, but I mean, if he used any higher percent, that would definitely killed if he executed it correctly.
Okay, Davin opting for Town City here. I feel like what he might be going for is a lot of aerial camping, because he has the platforms to retreat to if he needs to.
Right.
And with the previous stage, he only had that one smashable platform, but here he can retreat a bit higher, go around that and all that.
Well, we'll see.
Projectile shark in there from above.
We'll see what he does. Novarante falling into that up B a little bit, but not too much percent on it. Egg being annoying, catching Toon Link a little bit.
egg is always solid.
Yeah, it's a good option. It'll catch you. It catches you a lot more than you think it would. Doesn't seem like a significant projectile, but it's like it's weird. It will just hit you sometimes.
Yeah, when it lands, it can usually true combo into stuff. Otherwise, if you're up close in Yoshi's face, it makes it really hard for him to pull egg toss.
All right.
This is why I expect
nice.
both of these two to be playing
Nice
pretty
combo.
aggressively for the most part when they're up close. And that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
Davin seems to be doing a good job of being not too laggy with his options. He threw out a grab there, but that was an anti-shield option, and I would suggest something to do that. That's a good mix-up option.
Yeah, nice forward smash there from Nova. Going to seal that stock off with a fairly comfortable percent.
Indeed. Yeah.
Games like this, they just kind of can snowball, right? Because if your opponent doesn't get the kill right away and you get the percent on them, you just start feeling really comfortable. And sometimes when you feel comfortable, you play really confident, and that means usually you play good.
I honestly feel like Nova feels comfortable in the corner here, actually. He's able to fight back fairly well, and Davin's not really able to capitalize off it much. He's forcing him into the air, and Davin's not really able to capitalize off of that too much. That almost connected, though.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, oh!
Ooh,
Okay.
air dodges that spike.
Yeah, if you don't get the true confirm on that, it sometimes maybe best to wait on an air dodge to get that fair.
Up air sealing that stock at a respectable percent. 50% can definitely come back from that. It's only a couple of projectiles.
This isn't as big of a lead as the last game, actually. Yeah, Davin brought it back a lot better. I see a lot more adaptation choices being made here.
Yeah, and you always never want to give up, right? Because you never know what your opponent's going to do. They could just randomly jump off stage and FSD. It happens all the time.
Sure.
So even if you're at a 200%, your opponent's at 0, just keep playing.
I mean,
you never know.
You're at 200% with max rage.
Yeah, exactly.
They're at 0% with nothing.
Rage is a built-in comeback mechanic, right?
Yeah,
So,
especially for some characters out there.
Yeah, some of them they get a lot off of it. Others get some off of it. Rage is really strange because sometimes it's good for you, sometimes it's bad because it messes up your combos and things. But it's a mechanic, and you got to learn how to deal with it. So
Davin's playing more in the corner now. I'm noticing.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to stay alive, and he's getting these hits in there, which is good. Very nice jab to step out the grab right there.
going past the edge. I don't know if that was intentional or not, if he just got hit with something and he went past it anyway. But if it was, he caught
He did
it.
get the hit on Nova at least, so it did knock him away enough.
Yeah, I mean, if you get the hit, then it's fine.
Oh, read roll.
Reads the roll with the down B.
Roll with the Yoshi. Bam.
And so Nova wins that 2-0. Anything to say before I stop the recording? All right, I'm going to stop it right now.